Hey, what's up, everybody? So, today is day 6 of 31 and 31, and today's film is from the Netherlands, and it's Moloch. I hope I'm saying that right. This is a Dutch, English, Romanian language film, so it's got a mixture of kind of the three languages, mostly because it involves an English speaking crew. I'm pretty sure that they're from the UK that are there investigating and kind of like digging up, well, bodies. Well, they're investigating something that's come on, like ancient bodies that were found inside this bog, and the what kind of goes along with them. And then we've got, I think it's Beatrix, and again, I hope I'm saying that name right. She lives with her mother and their father in the bog with their daughter Hannah, or Hannah, whatever you want to, however you want to say it. And her husband's passed away. In the beginning, you kind of think about maybe this is about like grief and the fact that she lost her husband, because the very first scene is that she's done, I guess, being with a dude and kind of forgetting about her daughter, and very focused on this music that she's doing for this play and all these other little things. But then it becomes really sinister as the movie moves on. Actually, I got a lot of hereditary vibes from this movie, only because of the whole thing with Moloch. Now, if you don't know what Moloch is like, this is a folklore horror movie, right? And so there is like a backstory with Moloch in this movie, dealing with this king named Walter and his wife, and then he had an adulterous affair, he died, and she tried to blame this other woman, Feike, that basically calling her a witch, and that she just seduced her husband. And then it turned out that's not what it was. And then Feike reached out to Moloch, and Moloch said, well, I'll help you, but your curse is going to be that I'm going to possess or have your child and your generations of children after that. And Moloch is a very like biblical reference. It basically kind of is like the pagan god of child sacrifice, and it's always associated with that. And they speak a lot about it. It's a Canaanite a deity, I believe. And the film is really well shot. And the reason that I say it reminds me of Hereditary is not because it's like slow paced or anything like that. It is a little slow paced. It's very good too, but it's because of the ending. The ending is shocking. I was very surprised at what was going on, and there's a lot of really cool little things that happen. With the people that are attacking the house, and you don't necessarily know why, and it's surprising. And there's a really like kind of brutal, but it doesn't end brutally. But it's a brutal scene where like the mother is attacked, and she's got like a knife going down her throat as the guy's about to push it through her throat. And at the last minute, the grandfather comes in and saves the day. But it has a lot of little scenes like that, which are just kind of shocking. And the ending, again, it's one of those endings that I really tend to like. But the ending style reminds me of Hereditary a lot, because we're dealing with a cult, we're dealing with a town that not necessarily a cult, I wouldn't call it that, but the town believes that Moloch is somebody that's good, right? And is he, isn't he? It's kind of up to you to find out. And the ending is very surprising in the way that it went and how it went with the twists and turns. The performances are very good. And I especially like the lady that plays Beatrix. I keep wanting to say Beatrice because I keep thinking of the Divine Comedy, but that's not what this is. And I like the guy that plays Jonas too, who's kind of her love interest, not really, but he's one of the researchers that are there. And the folklore is really fucking cool, man. Like that's the thing that really gets me, and I want to know more. And if this is just like, if it's real folklore, like the story that they tell inside the film, I kind of want to know more about it. It was like when, this is a bad comparison, but it's very similar in the way that I felt when I saw Annabelle. What was the third one called? It wasn't Creation, Comes Home or something, and diddles somebody, whatever that one's called. Like, they introduced the ferryman in that. and I'm like, oh, I haven't really heard anything about the ferryman before. I really want to know a lot more about that, that apparition, that character, that lore behind that. And here with the Moloch, I want to know more. I really do. It's really interesting. The film is like I said, it's beautifully shot. It has a very slow burn, but it's got enough in it that makes it like not feel like it's a slow burn at the same time. And it definitely held my attention really well. It does fall short in a couple areas. It does take a little long to kind of get going, and the ending can be a little bit confusing, I think, but it makes a lot of sense with what they're doing. And I just, I think it's a good film overall. It's just missing something to be a great film or even a fantastic film, but it's definitely not a bad one. So this one gets a solid 3 out of 5 Molochs. Just a lot of fun. Definitely, like I said, it's definitely a slow burn. And if you like folklore horror, I think this is one that's going to be right up your alley that you're going to enjoy. It's available on Shudder right now. And funny enough, this is a 2022 release. So this is probably, or could be, the newest movie on this list. At least for right now, it definitely is. But it's still fun. Like, I just enjoyed myself watching this movie. So if you get a chance, watch it. If you like folklore horror, please watch it. That would be the best way to do it. And other than that, we'll catch you on another one of these 31 and 31 horror movie reviews.